Shortly after Azerbaijan's unprecedented attack on Armenia last September, Jermuk began rebuilding. Infrastructure damaged by shelling has been repaired, and tourists are again starting to arrive in the town, including many Russians. However, the drop in visitors remains noticeable to local residents. The Barman family arrived in Jermuk on February 9th. They told CivilNet they are happy with both the service of the sanatoriums and the attitude of the locals.
To be honest, I'm fascinated by this beauty, your kindness, and Armenian hospitality. We are really enjoying our stay at the Armenia Hotel. We have traveled a lot elsewhere, but we like it here the most.
Everywhere we encounter hospitality and comfort, both in the hotels and when visiting historical sites.
The sanatorium that suffered the most damage as a result of Azerbaijan's attack was Jermuk World. Projectiles fell near the building and near an adjacent gas pipeline, causing an explosion and fire. After those incidents, the damaged windows of the sanatorium were repaired.
After the ceasefire, everything was repaired using funds from the sanatorium. Then we received state support. Although now is the low season for tourists in Jermuk, it is even lower than usual because an atmosphere of fear is reigning among potential visitors. Some people are afraid, some are not. But we, the residents, have already forgotten about those incidents and there is no tension at all.
Despite Azerbaijan's attack, residents of Jermuk continue their daily life as it was before. Liana Tumanyan sells homemade jams and herbs at an open-air stall.
The same goes for pine cones. We can preserve it like blackberries. This is our typical canning process for rose hips, which is quite time-consuming and involves a lot of hard work. Look, each rose hip is opened, the thorns are cleaned out from the inside, and then they are washed several times. I follow all sanitary guidelines. We also have sipak thorn, as well as our traditional Jermuk mountain gum.
Hayrik Stepanyan, the owner of one of Jermuk's many guest houses, also says he has noticed a decrease in the number of tourists. But he says that, in fact, there is no tension in the town, nor any danger. Azerbaijani forces are 8 kilometers away. It's just that people have a misconception that the Azerbaijanis are very close.
There is no tension. People are just under the impression that it is dangerous here and that the Azerbaijanis have reached Jermuk, and that is why they are not coming. But that's obviously not correct. Last year, during this period, in January and February, at least every hotel had a 40 to 50% occupancy rate. But now this percentage is very low.
According to Narek Mirzoyan, the founding director of the Jermuk Tourism Development Center, there was considerable tourist activity during the New Year holidays, even though the town had very few tourists in October and November. Currently, the Tourism Development Center is working to revive tourism in Jermuk with new marketing campaigns.
One campaign is called Discover Jermuk, and we present the services offered by the town's infrastructure, hotels, and health resorts. Another campaign is Come to Jermuk, and we present the city's tourist attractions and invite everyone to come to Jermuk and spend their vacations with us.
And what effect has that had?
It has had a very good effect, yes. In fact, we already have received feedback. We divided the campaign into 2 parts. For one, we were advertising to the local market, and for the other, abroad, to the Russian market. We have noticeable activity at the moment.
In the meantime, hotels and sanatoriums in Jermuk have discounted their prices in the hopes that people will again start traveling here.